knowledge in .NET, sir. That's
Okay. When you have completed your degree or a BTech?
no 2022, sir.
Okay, 2022. Okay. Okay. So you are moving from .NET to this networking, right? Yes, Naresh? Okay, Shravan, Nikita, Naveen.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good
Hello.
afternoon. Yeah, good
Sir,
afternoon. Good afternoon, Naveen.
sir, myself Naveen Gandham. I
Okay.
am from I am from AP, Palnad district. I am
Okay.
recently completed my bachelor's in 2024 April month.
Okay, which stream you are?
Uh, I am looking choose the network marketing, sir.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about which stream, like BTech,
BTech,
which
sir.
stream? Yeah, BTech
B-
EC or Triple E or
automobile,
sorry?
automobile mechanical background.
Okay, mechanical. Okay, good. Okay. And Shravan and Nikita?
Hi, sir. Hi, everyone. So, myself, Nikita, I have 3 years of experience as lead engineer in the Android development domain. So, now I'm looking to change the domain. So, I after this course.
Okay, Android is good, right? Why you want to shift from Android to the
Um,
networking?
So, my background is like electrical. So, I felt somewhat difficult.
Okay, programming is somewhat difficult,
Yeah.
but you are having 3 years of experience.
Yes.
Okay, okay, got it. Yes,
So good
Shravan.
afternoon, sir. Myself Shravan, sir,
Okay, Shravan.
from Sangareddy. I had done my graduation in 2013 and MBA in 2016. I have 4 years of experience in networking support engineer, sir.
Okay, super. Good.
Presently, I'm here to learn more network knowledge in CCNA and CCNP. That's the reason I'm joining in this course, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so let me introduce myself. So myself Satya, and I'm having around 16 plus years of experience in this networking field. So I started my career as a hardware engineer. Like I worked for 1 year, and then I moved to networking. So then I'm working as well as teaching both. So that the advantage is for me than uh, you, like because I'm teaching as well as working, right? So the people will ask me many questions what they are having issues in their companies, and I will resolve all those issues, and I'll get more knowledge, correct? And then what exactly I will do is I will teach what are the things which I'm working. If suppose if I'm doing any migrations, or if I'm working on any replacement of devices or any RMA devices or any new technology which I'm working, so I will update you what I'm doing, and apart from the classes, so that I'll give you some the tasks which you need to do practically, and we'll have exams bi-weekly. We'll have exams here in this institute. Like it will be purely technical, like lab will be there, and you will have same like a CCN exam. How exactly CCN exam will be there? You will have uh, scenario based questions will be there, and drag and drop questions will be there, multiple choice. All those questions will be there on the exam. So coming to the course, what exactly? Let me share my screen first. Okay, is my screen visible for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so we start with first the basic networking. Like it's a combo of CCNA and CCNP. It's not only CCNA here. So because if you learn CCNA only, so the market is requiring more amount of knowledge. If you are applying as a fresher or 1 plus or 2 plus or 10 plus, so they're asking many questions. Means they want an engineer who knows everything. If you see the LinkedIn, or if you see any job portals, so they're asking many things on the job roles, right? So they're not requiring only CCNA. So then what exactly we are doing is I've prepared my own syllabus, which is for which includes CCNA, CCNP, and some extra concepts also. First, what exactly we do is first we start with the basic networking. So then what is exactly networking and how exactly networking works? So first we go with the LAN, MAN, and WAN. Local area network, metropolitan area network, and wide area network. We'll take everything with the examples. Like if suppose if you if you take your college or your office, I can say that branch or that building is called as a local area network. If suppose if you are having two branches are there, like in Hyderabad, I'm working on some XYZ company. So my XYZ company is having two branches. So one is in Hyderabad, sorry, one is in something like Kukatpalli Housing Board, and the other one is in Gachibowli. I have two branches are there. If I need to have a communication between these two branches, then we need to go with metropolitan area network. But metropolitan area network, in this again we got multiple types are there, where you can go with MPLS is one of the connectivity, or earlier in the olden days they used to use a connection which is called as a lease line. So lease line is one of the connectivity, but it is very costly. Because of that, companies are not using this lease line, and everyone is going with only a technology which is called as MPLS, multi-protocol label switching. So in this only private traffic, only company to company traffic, not the internet traffic. So what is the traffic which is there on my branch office 1? It goes to the branch office 2, and branch office 2 can be able to reachable by branch office 1. So all those things will be helpful for the man. And if I go to WAN, wide area network, if I have multiple branches are there around the world, I have a branch in Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Mumbai, US, Australia, UK, anywhere around the world. Now I need to have a communication between one branch to other branch which are spread around the world. Then what kind of technology I can use? I need to go with only WAN. But internet is not secure, right? Yes or no? Am I right or wrong? Internet is secure or not? Is it secure? Internet?
No, it's not secure.
Internet is not secure. Then what we need to do? But I need to have a communication between head office to branch office or branch office to branch office. Then we are using a feature which is called as VPN. So over the internet, we are using VPN, virtual private network. Virtual private network. This is one of the things what we are using on the companies from one branch to other branch. And we do this practically. Okay. We do VPN practically. Like if suppose if I'm having a company and I'm having multiple branches are there, how I need to communicate between one branch to other branch. So then we are using a technology which is called as GRE VPN, generic routing encapsulation. And we are having one more which is called as IPsec. So IPsec is one of the technology between two business partners. Like if suppose if you take an example of Cisco and IBM. So IBM is the partner for Cisco. Wipro is the partner for Cisco. Is it clear? Means if suppose if I'm using Cisco device in my company and the device got a trouble, like it is not working properly, and I'm having an annual maintenance with IBM, and IBM is having manual maintenance with Cisco, means is not required to take from IBM, you can take it from Cisco also. But the problem if you take it from Cisco is it is very costly contract. But if I go with a third party contract like IBM or Wipro, they will take care of your things. They will try to resolve the issues. In case if they were not able to resolve any of the issue, they will raise a ticket with the Cisco and they will work on it. But it's a different case. So I need to have a communication from my IBM company to Cisco and Cisco to IBM. In means both are different companies, right? Then what type of technology we are using? We are using a technology which is called as IPsec. Some companies, if you take entity data or TCS or Wipro or any other company, will have a client projects will be there. Am I right or wrong? So we'll have every company will have a project. If we take in India, we got mainly two projects only. Entire India will work on two projects mainly. One is healthcare and the other one is banking. Am I right or wrong? Smith Ranjan and Nikita.
Yes, right.
We got only mainly 2 projects, and apart from that, product based. We need to create our own product and we need to help clients. If they got any issues, we need to help clients to resolve the issues. Then how exactly we need to work on those? Compulsory we require VPN. So over the internet, I'm creating a separate tunnel between one company to other company, one branch to other branch. Same company, different branches, different companies. Then we are using a technology which is called as VPN. We do these 2 practically, okay? And then once LAN and WAN are done, then we'll go to OSI model, which is very, very important again. What are the things which we are doing in daily life with the internet? Everything is used by OSI model only. But how? So I want to send a message. Hi, how are you? I'm just sending a message. Hi, how are you? So you are able to see my screen. So I'm sending a screen share with you. But how the data is going from one place to other place? Where do you stay? So Naresh and Nikita and
Understand.
everyone.
So I'm staying in Andhra Pradesh.
Okay,
I'm
so you are
staying
in a
in
different
Hyderabad.
place and I'm in a different place, and someone is in a Hyderabad and I'm in a Hyderabad, but in a different place. But we are able to communicate each other. And what are the things which I'm teaching or what are the things which I'm showing? You are able to see the exact thing. But how it is possible? Because any electronic device cannot understand the human language, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Then how we are able to send the data over the internet? So I'm using a tool. Okay, so you can ask me, I'm using a tool which is called as a Zoom meeting or WebEx meeting or GoToMeeting or any other or AnyDesk or TeamViewer, something or the other. I'm sharing my screen. But how it will work? Or if you take an example of WhatsApp, I'm sending a message to you and then you are able to receive it. I'm sending a text message, I'm sending audio message, video message, anything you are able to receive on the same format. But how it is possible again? Only you and me able to see, correct? When the data is in transmission, when the data is in transmission, how exactly it will be converted? All those things will come under OSM model. So the first 7th layer, which is called as application layer. 7th layer is called as application layer. Then what is the use of application layer? Whenever you want to browse internet, I want to access gmail.com, facebook.com, cisco.com, any website, we need to have an interface, right? The interface means browser. I just need to have a mediator. The mediator is called as a browser. In technical term, we call it as an interface. I need to have an interface to interact with the service, correct? Yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes.
Then
Sir.
I'm using a browser to access gmail.com, facebook.com, or we are using app also. If it is a mobile, you can use app, right? Gmail the app will be there or Facebook app will be there. Then if you don't have all these things, you don't have browser, you don't have app, can you be able to access Gmail? It's not possible. So it means I need to have an application which is called as interface. We need to have an interface to interact with the service, which comes under 6th layer of the OSM model. Sorry, 7th layer of the OSM model. And then we are having presentation layer. Then what is exactly presentation layer? How the data has to be presented. If suppose if I'm sending a audio message to you, you should be able to receive it in an audio message only. I'm sending a text message, you will receive it in a text message. If I'm sending a video message, you should be able to receive in a text message, sorry, video message. But I'm sending an audio message and you are receiving in a different format. Can you be able to read that file? Is that possible?
No.
It's not possible. Or else I will take an example. If you're trying to download a file from the internet and unfortunately your internet is down, then the file which you are downloading, it is 50% downloaded and remaining it was not downloaded. Then what exactly happens? Can you see this file? The file will be something like this. Come on. Where is, yeah. Can you see this file? Unconfirmed. CR downloaded. Correct? Unconfirmed or CR downloaded. So can I be able to open this file? Is it possible? Let me try with properties, how exactly it is showing. I changed it to Notepad earlier, but actually we can't be able to open this file. If I try to open also, we can't be able to open. I'm trying to open anything, we can't be able to open. Why? Because the file is only 50% downloaded. You can't be able to open this file. Is it clear? Means any data which is not completely downloaded, those data we can't be able to see. Means there is an interruption, correct? Yes or no? Means whenever I'm sending any data, sometimes data will be disturbed or will have an interfaces in between where data will be lost. To eliminate these type of issues in the presentation layer, we are using a feature which is called as encoding and decoding.
Yes.
Encoding and
Decoding.
decoding. So then what is encoding and decoding? What is encoding and decoding? So encoding, whenever I'm sending any data, the data will be any form of data. It can be audio, video, text or anything. The data will be converted into binary because the electronic device can understand only binary language. They can't understand our human language, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Then what exactly happens? We are doing encoding. I'm doing encoding from my side. I'm sending an audio message now. So to you, and then I'm encoding my data. So the data goes to from my laptop, it goes to the internet, and from the internet, it goes to your place. And then you will receive this data, but you are receiving binary only. But what exactly we are doing there? Decoding. Means from my side, data will be encoded, and on your side, data will be decoded. Is it clear?
Yes.
Then it is converting binary into actual format. From my side, it is like if you take this data, this is converted into zeros and ones. Once the data has been received by you, you receive only this binary format. And this binary format will be again converted into, how are you? Is it clear, everyone? So
Yes,
this is
sir.
what exactly happens whenever we are sending any data, which is called as encoding and decoding. And apart from that, we are having compression and decompression, encryption, decryption. So compression, like we use some tools to compress the data, right? I want to send you all the slides which I'm having. So instead of sending one by one, if I send all the slides at the same time, then it will consume so much of space in your mobile. But if I do a thing called as, if I compress the data, if I put everything on a zip file or WinZip, WinRAR, 7-zip, any of the file, let me show you that. If suppose if you take the slides, so I'm having these many slides are there, and I want to send you all these slides one by one. But if I send you all these slides, how much space it is taking? Okay, let me check properties. So it is taking 104 MB. It is taking 104 MB. Are you able to see my screen, right, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is taking 104 MB, but I don't want to send this 104 MB. I want to compress the data. Then I'm using two types of tools. One is 7 zip, or I can go with the .zip. So first I will go with the 7-zip. We'll see what exactly happens. How much data will be reduced. My total size is 104 MB. We'll see after compression how much data will be compressed. So then I will try to find the file size. Now 104 MB has been compressed to 46 MB. It is good, right? Yes or no? So but we are using an application to compress all these things. But by default in the presentation layer, we are having a compression and decompression which we can't see. But still we are not satisfied with that compression method. Again, we are using some compression tools. And then encryption and decryption. Then what is the use of encryption and decryption? So like whenever you receive any new message or whenever you are sending any new message on WhatsApp, on the top of the screen you can see end-to-end encryption, correct? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Have you
Yes,
seen
sir.
end-to-end encryption? Then what is end-to-end encryption? I'm not asking any technical, it is only general thing, right? End-to-end encryption.
Sir.
Yes, Naresh. Bolo.
Yes.
Yeah, anyone? End-to-end encryption. When you see any WhatsApp, you will see end-to-end encryption. Then what is that end-to-end encryption?
And the data is encrypted from the receiver to the sender, sir. Sender to the receiver.
Yeah, sender to the receiver means if you take the WhatsApp also, so it is showing us end-to-end. Means only sender and receiver can be able to view the data. But when the data is in transmit, the data will be encrypted, right? Yes or no? In general,
Yes.
it will
Yes,
happen.
sir.
Yes, yes,
In general,
yes,
it
sir.
will happen. But nowadays we got many hacking tools are there where you can be able to hack those things also, correct? That's a different thing
Yes,
again. Yeah, that's a different thing. But actually, encryption means encrypting of data by using some encryption methods, which is called as SHA, MD5, AES, DES, and we are having one more Diffie-Hellman, DH, Diffie-Hellman group. So by using these mechanisms, the data will be encrypted, and no one can be able to hack this. But still, the man in the middle, or if you got a hacker in your company itself, then he can be able to hack easily, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if if you're transmitting data from on a secure way by using a VPN or anything from one branch to the branch, so data is secure when it is in transmit. But if suppose if the data is in within the branch only, and I know how to crack the server, I know how to hack the server, then it is then we don't have any security within the branch. We don't have any much security, correct? But still, companies will scan what are the things which you are doing, correct? Because of that, most of the companies what they will do is they will ask every employee not to keep any passwords on a notepad and save it on your desktop, correct?
Yes.
If suppose if I'm the
yes,
hacker, if suppose if I'm the hacker and I'm working on a cybersecurity team, and then I'm scanning all the machines, all the PCs and everything, daily base or weekly base. Then I found some PCs are having the usernames and passwords of their Gmail account, Facebook account, everything. Then I will capture all those information, and then I can access your data, right? Which is not secure, correct? So this is one of the thing in the companies. But again, this is a different thing. We'll discuss about it later when we are doing some security things. Okay, and then we are having fifth layer, which is called as a session layer. Then what is the use of session layer? So the main usage of the session layer is initiating a session, maintaining a session, and terminating a session. Okay, at what time I started the class and how much time I took the class, at what time I have ended the class. Initiating, maintaining, and terminating a session, or establishing a session, maintaining a session, and terminating a session. If you take an example of your bank account, when you log in your bank account by using, I can say, browser, not through app, you access your bank account via browser or app, anything is fine. So if you access your bank account via browser, by using a customer ID and password, you logged in and you did a transaction, everything is done. And then you kept your session ID for some time. Then automatically account will be logged out, right? Yes or
yes,
no?
yes, yes,
But if you see your Gmail account or Facebook account, it is continuously signed in only, correct? You just open your Gmail. If you just open your Chrome and click on Gmail, automatically your mail will be opened. Correct? It does not logged out. Or if you open
yes,
your Facebook account, it will be continuously logged in only. But
yes,
before 15 years back, when we got Facebook or Gmail, at the time, when you access gmail.com or facebook.com, same like your bank account, it got disconnected for 10 to 15 minutes. If you are idle, it will be disconnected. But later they changed security. It will be keep on sign in only. Okay. Yeah. So the session layer is mainly for initiating a session, maintaining a session, and terminating a session. And next, the fourth layer, which is very, very important again, which is transport layer. We call this as transport layer. The main uses of the transport layer is how the data should access. Okay, now I want to access gmail.com. We just type gmail.com and hit on enter. Then automatically website will be open. But what exactly happens on the background? When you type gmail.com on the browser, first it will change these two, https:// and gmail.com. Am I right or wrong? But what is this HTTPS? This is the service or a port which is used to access gmail.com. Is it clear? This is the service or a port which is used to access gmail.com, correct? So every
Yes.
service is having a port number, but we'll discuss when we are going with the OSM model. Okay. And then if you take any website, every website will have this. Okay. And then the main part on the transport layer is three-way handshaking. Then what is this three-way handshake? What is this three-way handshake exactly? So three-way handshake. So sync, SYNAC, and acknowledgement. You got three things: sync, SYNAC, and acknowledgement. But what is these technical terms? What is this sync, SYNAC, and acknowledgement? I'll take it in a simple way. Again, you go with the WhatsApp. We'll sing a single tick, double tick, correct?
Yes,
And then
sir.
blue ticks.
Yes, sir.
What is this single tick, double tick, and blue tick?
The network will be off a single tick. The network is on in double tick. The some person we read the is a blue tick is
Okay.
on.
Now I send you a message. Hi Naresh, how are you? But you are in a remote place where you don't have any signals. Your mobile is off, or your signals are low, or signal is not there. Then I can see single tick. Correct. It means okay. I have sent a message, but Naresh did not receive the message. Correct.
Sir.
But later, after some time or 1 hour or 2 hours, I can see double tick. Okay, Naresh has received the message, but he did not read. Means for each and everything you are getting an acknowledgement. Am I right or wrong?
Yes,
If
sir.
if suppose if you order something on Amazon or Flipkart or Swiggy or anything, for each and everything you are having a tracking. That tracking is called as an acknowledgement, right? Yes or no? So all
Yes,
those
sir.
things will be happen on transport layer, mainly which is called as TCP, Transmission Control Protocol. And apart from this, we are having one more, which is called as UDP, User Datagram Protocol. Then what is the use of UDP? Again, I'm taking an example. So if you take a WhatsApp message or any other apart from the normal text messages, for each and everything, you will get a acknowledgement. If I send you a message on Instagram, I can see a if whenever you read my message, I can see a scene status, right? When you read my message, I can see that as okay, you have read my message or seen. But if you take a normal text message, I send a normal text, but in some phones, you can see it is read. You can see that, but in some phones, still you will not get any acknowledgement. Whether you read my message or whether you received my message or not, I can't be able to understand. Correct? Yes or no? So the things which are not having acknowledgement, which is called as UDP. The things which are not having acknowledgement, we call them as UDP. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes.
Any other examples?
Yes.
Anyone have any examples for UDP? So,
Like broadcasting
sorry?
is kind of UDP service. Like
Okay.
getting TV channels and
Okay, awesome. Good.
starting.
Multicasting.
Yes.
It's not broadcast,
Yeah.
it's a multicast.
Yeah.
And then live concerts. now a cricket match are also happening, I believe, right?
Yes,
Or it's
yes.
done. Okay, so the cricket matches are also happening now. Somewhere around the world it is happening. I don't know where exactly it is happening, but somewhere around the world it is happening, and we are able to watch from here. But how it is possible? Everything live, but you will have a delay. 1 or 2 minutes delay will be there, depends on the location. But everything is live, right? Or if you go, the best example is stock market. Every second, every minute is very important, correct?
Yes,
For
yes.
every second, every minute, everything will be changed. You can't be able to see the whole data. So everything comes under UDP, the real time. Anything you are watching real time, everything comes under UDP. And in companies, UDP is also very important. But why it is important? So you are working on ABC company, and this ABC company is having 20 branches around the world. Now you need to monitor all these 20 branches. Then how it is possible? Can you be able to monitor each and every device? Is it possible? It's not possible, right?
No. Yeah.
Then what we need to do? I need to have a tool where I can be able to monitor. For this, we are using a tool which we do the practical SNMP,
Okay.
syslog.
Yes, yes.
These are the tools what we use to monitor the network. If something is done, we'll get an alert. Something is gone or something is happened, we'll get an alert. For each and everything, we'll get an alert, which is called as real time. For all those things, we need to get every minute, every second, we should get an update. For all those things,
Yes.
we are using some tools which are called as SNMP
Monitoring
and
tools.
syslog.
Monitoring
Is it
tools.
clear? Yeah, correct. And then we use one more tool which is called as NTP, but we'll do this practical. You don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And then these are the things which will works on transport layer, and then we go to the network layer, which is important again. Then what is exactly network layer? So network layer is now some of you are staying in Andhra. Like my proper is Vijayawada. I want to come from Vijayawada to Hyderabad. So then I can have multiple paths are there, right? Yes or no? I can have multiple paths are there. Routes,
Yes,
not
like
bus,
bus
train and
bus
all.
routes are like
No, no,
train
no.
routes are there.
I'm talking about only bus route. But if I'm coming via bike, I can have multiple paths are there, right? Multiple routes will be there. In one
Yes.
path, I can reach in 5 hours. In the other path, I can reach in 7 hours. I have one more path, I will reach in 10 hours or 12 hours. Is it clear? So
Yes.
I have three paths are there. Or if you take a Google map, simple example is Google map. You want to go from one place to other place. In the Google map also it will show you 2 to 3 paths. But what exactly you do? You choose the best path. You choose the best path, correct? Yes or no? Shortest path to reach the destination is best path. So the
Yes.
same thing will work on the network layer of the OSM model by using routers. But having a router is not enough. We need to configure some routing protocols also. Without a routing protocol, you can't be able to communicate from one place to other place. So we need to configure some routing protocols also. We'll do that practicals as well. Okay. And the next one is data link layer. And the last one is physical layer. So these are the things what we learned on the OSM model. And once everything is done, then we go to IP addressing. So what is IPv4 address and what is IPv6 address? We do both the practicals. And once it is done, then we go to the course, the actual CCNA course, which includes CCNA and CCNP both. I just put as CCNA, but everything we do. What are the practicals which are there on CCNA, CCNP? Everything will do it. So first we start with the initial configuration of a router, and then WAN configuration, DSCP on a router, on a switch, and static routing, RAP, EHRP, OSPF. And every practical will take 2 to 3 days, except RAP, because RAP is no longer available and no one around the world is using it. So we take 3 days for EHRP and 5 days for OSPF, because OSPF is very big protocol. And BGP I will take 6 days. Then how many days it will take to complete? Because I'll start with the scratch and I'll complete everything, which is there on CCN and CCNP both. If I take separately, then it may take 4 months or 5 months also. As I combine both, I will take 2 months compulsory. Why? Because you need to, means I want everyone should get hands-on experience and you should get the best. Is it clear, everyone?
Okay.
And then we are going
Yes.
with the ACLs. And ACLs in the companies, we allow the access and block the access. But I'm taking this one in a different way. Like in CCNA, we just learned how to configure, how to block by default. But in the real time, what exactly we do? We block some websites. Then how can I block the website? How can I allow the website? All those things we'll do it with the practical. Is it clear? And then VPN. And then the most important thing is switching. The most important thing is switching. So most of the 100% companies will use switches. Then what kind of switches we are using? What are the technologies we are using? What are technologies we are using? All those things we'll do with practical. Is it clear? Okay. And then as I told you, tools, NTP, syslog, SNMP. And if you want to upgrade the router, upgrade the switch, then how can you, what are the steps to upgrade? Downgrade the router. Then how can I do that? Then some advanced concepts which are advanced, is not advanced, it's actually CCNP concepts. And in this, I'm going with the Python. Most of you hate programming, right? Because of that, even if you ask me, I came to this networking field because I hate programming. But now we require Python also, but not full stack or anything, just automation. How do we do automation? By using Python in the network environment, in the enterprise network. Means if you want to add any access, remove any access, then you log into the firewall, you log into the router and add the access and remove the access. But I want to do everything automation. Then how can I do that? So I'll show you practically, means how exactly I'm doing in my real-time environment. I'll show you that. Okay. And then Nexus switches. I guess some of you know about, like Tutu, Samudranjan and Nikita, you know about the Nexus switches, right?
Yes,
Which are
yes,
very,
I
very
know.
important. Which are very, very important in the real time, correct? I'm adding
Yeah.
those concepts also, which is not there in CCNA or CCNP. I'm adding those concepts. And if you go to voice, this is a separate paper we used to have, but now it is not there. In companies, we use IP phones also, right?
Yes, yes.
Then if you got a job, who need to handle everything, then you should know everything, right? Then we are
Yeah.
adding wireless. And then once everything is done, we need to design network. How do you design the network? Like uh so, so yes, Ranjan is having 4 years of experience or 3 years of experience. Once he has become 8 years, then still he should not work on the tickets and all. He should become an architect. Then how? From now only we need to start that things. Is it clear? Yes or no? Then how can I work on that? How do you design the network? What are the different types of things which are there to design? We'll see all those things here. Is it clear? And then troubleshooting. And I'm adding one class for ticketing tool. Like what are the ticketing tools we are using, but I'm not going with any of this specific ticketing tool, but I'm going with the ITL process. I know, I guess Nikita and
Yeah.
yes, Smithranjan, you know about this tool, ITL, right? How far
Yes,
it is
yes.
important, correct?
Yes.
Then we go with that again. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. If you want to add me anything, I can add happily. So
So I'm just
Smithranjan and Nikita, what are things which you want? I can add. Yes, please.
I'm
Bolo.
just asking that this CCNA course is including advanced routing also. Like
Yes, yes. Advanced routing is there compulsory. VRFs are also there.
VRF and the DMVPN also there, no? Sir?
In the VPN, everything will come.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Because, but the thing is, DM VPN I will take separately because
Okay.
if I add here, some of you will not understand because NH.
That I'm
So
getting
thus
to.
configuration is bit difficult, correct?
Yes, yes.
Then you don't worry, I'll take it separately for you and who are interested.
Okay.
Yeah, some concepts I teach separately because if I take them here, then you can't understand. Everyone will not be
Okay.
able to understand.
Uh-huh.
Because if you got experience only, they may ask you about DMVPN. But in general, they may ask you GRE and IPsec only, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other things?
No. Like I'm just trying to once take that complete CCNP course. Now that's why I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
No, everything will be there. See, so like as I told you, some concepts I will teach separately.
Okay. That will be
Okay.
necessary for me.
So yeah, so that will be on Sundays or Saturdays will be there.
Yeah.
Don't worry
Sure.
about it. Okay.
Okay.
Because the last batch I took Nexus, and the people are used to work on the catalyst switches. And when I take the
Okay.
Nexus switches, everyone is sleeping. Then it's very hard to take, right? Because the terminology and everything is different on the Nexus switches, correct?
Yes.
VDA, FUX and the FEX and all. Then
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to merge some concepts with everyone.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll give you overview what exactly Nexus switch is there in the class. But who are really
Mm-hmm.
interested, I will take them a separate one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, any other things? Anyone?
Sir, I have small doubts, sir. In
Yes, Naresh.
Linux administration and system administration courses is there.
No, this is purely networking. See, like if you take Linux or system admin, those things are entirely different. Like when I'm studying, at the time I learned Windows 2003 server, and then they
Yes.
moved to Windows 2008, and then they moved to Windows
Nowadays it's
2000.
running 2012 or 13.
Then I learned 2012, 2000, maybe 2019. Sorry, 2016 and 2019, 2022. Now we are running 2023, I guess. So every year or every Samaj at the time it is changing, and they put everything on the self scripting. And you should know scripting language also then. And then only scripting is not enough. You should learn about queries. SQL also should be learned. And then now Microsoft has launched like before, it's not now, Office 365. Everyone is using Outlook earlier, but now everyone is migrating into Office 365. And now he
Yes.
released one more thing. Something starts with C, Copilot or something. Something he has released, which is a new technology with which is integration of Office 365. Means every year everything will be changed. But if you take networking, device may change, but the configuration will not change. Is it clear? Like I started my career in
Yes, sir.
2007. From then till now, the commands are not changed because device got changed. Only Nexus switches, the commands will be bit different. But remaining all the devices which you are using in the companies, everything is same. Then it is easy to understand. And now Windows is only the thing which is not enough. You need to learn Azure. Okay, Azure is not only the thing which is not enough. DevOps. And DevOps is like a ocean. Everyone requires a different things. Then how many things you learned? And if you go to Linux, we got AWS is there. And again in that also we got DevOps is there. And for automation, they are not using Python, they are using Ansible. Ansible is one more tool, which is again automation. Then how many things which you learned? Yes, Naresh?
Sir.
Yeah. Just choose a stream and you should be perfect on the stream. Once you're in a company, you will get to know what is Windows, what is Linux and all. Is it clear? Because when I learned I learned same what you asked me, so what you told, Linux, CCNA, MCSC. And I was not interested in Windows and Linux. Why? Because it is not challenging. But if you take a networking, if you resolve a simple issue also, you'll be more happy. One user got an issue, he is not able to access the website or something, and you have resolved that issue. You will feel happy in your heart. Yes or no, Nikita? And Smith Ranjan?
Yes, sir.
Something is resolved, it was not
Yes.
resolved by someone, and you and you have resolved it, you'll feel more happy, correct? But if you take
Yes,
Windows and Linux, nothing is there. Just create a virtual machine, requirement, as per requirement, configure the VM, assign it. If something is not working, restart it. But a device, networking devices are not like that. You can't restart all the time. If you are restarting, your job is gone. Right? If you do a small mistake, your job is gone. You should be
yeah.
more careful on this. And where you will use your 100% brain. But in Windows and Linux, you don't require. Just to go to Google and find it and paste it. Okay? But for challenging, this is the best. And now everyone is on cloud also, right? And we are using cloud. Cloud means not physical routers. We are using cloud routers also in the companies. Then how exactly it will be there? We'll do some practicals also, okay? Don't worry, Naresh. It is very easy. Just attend 1 week and you decide.
Sir,
Where do you stay, Naresh?
I'm staying Amirpet, sir.
Okay, I guess in Amirpet we will have so many institutes will be there. They'll
Yes,
give you a
sir.
package course.
Yes, sir.
Very low cost.
Yes,
And
sir.
if you go to any of the institute, the syllabus what I'm teaching and the syllabus what they are teaching will be entirely different.
Yes, sir. So it's different, sir. I'm go to the so many institute is there. CCNA courses, Linux administration and system
Yes,
administration.
100%. They will give you for 8,500 for all the package.
Yes, sir. I'm see that so many
Yeah,
pamphlets I see.
but the problem is you can't learn much
Yes, sir. I will understanding that, sir.
because the people who are teaching there will not work anywhere. They just work only on the institute and they don't know what are the issues which they will face on in the companies. Like I take one of the example. Like I should not take the institute name. One guy is there. He's very old. The faculty. I should not take the name also. So he worked on engineering college as a lecturer, and now he is teaching in an institute. He's teaching like a college, and everyone has to write the notes. If you go to Amirpet, you need to take 2 to 3 books to complete all the course. But I don't want you to write because listening is very important. Writing a book is not important, right? Because what are things which I'm teaching you, everything I'll share it on a WhatsApp. Then why you need to write? And I'm sharing the recordings also. We are having a recording portal will be there. So the portal will have all the recordings will be there. Whenever you require, you can go through that and then you can be able to do it. But if you go to Amirpet, can you get any recordings? Like I will take a NetReach or Key Groups or Zoom, or if you take anything, they will make you to write all the notes.
Yes, sir.
I guess you got some friends out there who are writing notes. They are taking two books and three books,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't completed my CCNA course from Zoom only.
Ah, then you need to write. Some of the faculties will be there where you need to take red pen, blue pen, green pen, black pen. Correct?
It's like
Yeah,
10th
in
class
Zoom.
exam.
Like I'm the student of Zoom in 2004. Then they asked me to write with the red pen, black pen, blue pen, and all.
Yes,
But
yes.
how you are understanding is important. Writing a book is not important here. How you are understanding the concept. Because of that, I don't take 2 hours of class. And if you take the other institute, they will take 2 hours of class. 1.5 hours you will write the notes, and half an hour they will teach. Then what you will get in that class?
That's
I don't
enough.
want you to write any notes. I'll give you only running notes, 1 or 2 points, maximum 3 to 4 points per day. And I will teach all 1 hour, depends on the topic again. 1 hour completely I will teach, and then you need to do the lab. And everyone will take only 3 routers in the Amirpet. Everything will teach you on 3 routers only. But we are not doing like that. I'll give you the real-time tasks, what we are using in the companies. Then only you can understand. If I put everything as a simple separate particles, and if you do on 3 routers, and once you got a job in a company, and if you move to company, then you are having 20 devices, 30 devices. Sir, I learned only on 3 routers. Can you give me 3? So 3 routers and I work. It's not possible, right? Once you're in a company, you need to handle everything. Correct?
sir.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So from here only, we need to engage ourselves to work on multiple devices at the same time. Okay?
Sir.
Okay, one more question.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm just taking this course as an online course. So what will be the process to take that lab?
Like where do you stay? Where do you stay exactly?
I'm here in Odisha only.
Ah, okay. You don't want to come to Hyderabad.
Even yeah, I can't come to
Okay,
Hyderabad
then what
and
exactly you can do is the people who are attending online,
yeah.
we are having weekend labs will be there.
Okay.
Okay,
No, no.
daily
What
we'll
will be
have
the
lab. Sorry.
yeah? What will be the is there any application so that I can install and
Already
practice my
you know
labs?
those applications. GNS is one of the application which will do, which you need
Yeah,
to do
GNS.
that.
Yeah, GNS. I know
Yeah,
that.
is only one thing is enough because we can
Okay.
integrate the GNS to the internet and we can do
Hmm.
much practicals, right? Yeah. So
Okay.
GNS is one of the thing what we are using.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do it
Yeah.
practically, and I'll give you some tasks where you need to build it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone have any other questions? Yes, Nikita.
No, sir. No questions.
Okay. All good for everyone.
Hi, sir. I am Ban.
Okay. I got a
Yes.
question now. So how many of you are working in this batch?
Uh, I am working.
Okay. Shravan, Prithviraj.
No, sir, I'm not working. I left the job 1 year back.
Okay. Bhanuchandar.
I'm pursuing MTech, sir.
Okay. Good. Naresh.
Not working, sir.
Okay. Okay. Maybe 2 or 3 are working, right? Okay. Okay then. Good to know that. And try to like if it is feasible, try to come offline also. We'll have more interactive sessions. Will be there. Correct.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay then. See you guys, everyone. Thanks for your time on this weekend. I guess I did not bore you. Correct.
No, no, no.
No,
Okay.
sir, not at all. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.